Ben Murphy, first season, top try scorer, fans player of the year, You're cleaning up, lad.
Yeah, no, look, obviously it's very nice to be recognised by both the supporters and I suppose the group itself. But yeah, no, look, it's come down to the enjoyment factor of being here, and the squad of players here is phenomenal as well. So very lucky.
What is it that you've enjoyed most about your time this season with Connacht Rugby?
I think it's the camaraderie of the squad and the staff. You know, for me, this is the tightest group of players I've ever been involved in, and you know, obviously, we probably didn't finish as far up the table as we would have liked, and maybe we would have liked to go a bit further in Europe. But I think, you know, how we stuck in it shows that there's a lot to look forward to in the future.
Our Women's Player of the Year, Orla Dixon. Orla, tell us, how are you feeling?
Oh, I don't think I can honestly explain how I'm feeling at the minute. I was honestly so overwhelmed to be nominated, and the girls that I was up against are phenomenal players. I can't emphasise that enough. But to come out and actually be nominated Women's Player of the Year, I actually can't put into words.
There was a few question marks. Will you be around for this season? But I believe now that you've won this award, you're staying on.
There was a few talks and a few bets put in place that if I had won it, and I had wholeheartedly said that I hadn't a chance of winning it because there was girls there that deserved it just as much as I did. But I think there might be one more season left in me. I think we might be coming away with the Interpros this year.
Shane Bolton, try the year, never in doubt really, was it?
Oh no, just credit to all the lads that gave me the ball. Thank you to JJ, Samuel, Joshua Wane, and all the lads involved.
Some are saying that Samuel O is still trying to catch his breath after that big run he made.
Apparently so, yeah.
But come here, on the field for you, probably your best in terms of getting a run of games this year. You must have enjoyed the season that's gone.
Yeah, look, I've had a tough time with injuries, so just thankful to be out on the pitch and enjoying myself. Thank you for the coaches to picking me, and yeah, it was great fun out there on the pitch with the boys.
Finn Tracy, our Academy Player of the Year. What a year it's been for you, Finn. Pro debut, Academy Player of the Year, and now you're after signing your first pro contract. How'd you sum it all up?
Yeah, no, it was pretty special, to be fair. I think a lot of luck involved. We've a quality back three, good few quality back threes in there. So when I got the opportunity, I mean, it was just about taking it, and I think, yeah, I was happy with the performances I've given. Obviously, I owe a lot of that to the academy management, who've made sure that we were ready to take the opportunity when it came. So yeah, no, very happy.
You're obviously wearing the boot there with the injury. Was it a struggle trying to get suited up there today?
No water. It's just precautionary, sure. Just rolled it, nothing.
Sean Walsh, our under-19s Player of the Year. Sean, you've represented Ireland under-19s recently. Tell us, how did that go for you?
Yeah, it was a great experience. It was great to just wear the green of Ireland and to represent Connacht and my club and my school, Enda. So yeah, it was good.
For you growing up, what players did you look up to?
Probably a big player that I look up to is probably Robbie Henshaw. He kind of went through kind of the same thing, didn't go to a private school, which kind of just is showing like how you can make into a big player like without going to private school. So.
Under-18s Player of the Year, Andrew Henson. Andrew, congrats, you've had some year. Senior Cup win, now winning this. You've represented the Ireland schools team. Tell us how all that's gone for you and how you're feeling.
Look, it's been an unbelievable few weeks, an unbelievable experience. The few weeks away with the boys was just unreal.
Shifra Hessian, our under-18s Women's Player of the Year. Shifra, I hear you're a multi-talented sports player. I just want to know, what is it about rugby that you love?
Well, all the sports kind of link up together. Like, I've brought a lot of talent from camogie and football into rugby, but rugby just brings a different dynamic. Like playing, the kicking, the contact, like the physicality is just unreal. I love it.
And tell us, Colo, coaching for you, what does it mean?
It means everything, because you know when you finish playing, you want to give back to the community. So this is why I do coaching, is is give my knowledge back to the kids, and at the same time I help my kids that are playing right now. So yeah, let's just give back to sharing my knowledge with the young ones.
Thank you. Yeah, delighted to top off the season with a award like this. It's class.
And I believe I've been told this now. Your father was a Wegians man.
He was a Wegians man.
And you're playing with Corinthians. So how did that happen?
Look at it. Corinthians run a great system. Came out of leaving cert and they were the booming club at the time and at the moment as well. So joined them.
Tell us this year in the AAL with Corinthians, how did it all go for you personally?
Yeah, I really enjoyed my rugby, and I pride myself on that, and I find that the most important. In terms of the results, we started very well and probably fell off towards kind of the end of the season and after Christmas, but really positive season considering we came up the year before.
Brian, what a year it has been for you. Your second time winning this award.
Yeah.
But tell us, I want to go back to that special day, the Junior Cup final at full time. When that full time whistle blew, what were the emotions like with you and the rest of the team?
Yeah, like it's been years coming. We were 32 years since the club won it, but we've kind of been knocking at the door the last kind of 6 or 7 years and had a lot of tough battles over the years, but to finally get over the line now is brilliant for the whole club. Now we had a great day and great celebrations afterwards.
Jemima, our Women's Club Player of the Year. You've had some year. If you were to pick your top 3 moments from the year, what would they be?
Oh, that's seriously tough. Like, I've been so blessed this year, like from getting a chance to play with the Clovers and even being involved in the Connacht senior squad, like, and even with club level, like to have my last year of under 18s, it's been seriously special. So for top 3, I'd have to say definitely winning the under 18 cup and league. Like for my last year of under 18s, like they're an incredible group of girls, and like to just finish it off with a win was incredible. So I'd say playing for the Clovers was definitely another highlight of my season. Like they were so good to me, like for one of the young players coming in, like they were so welcoming, and like just to play a few games, like it was incredible. And I'd say my third would definitely be get to have a chance against Ulster with the Connacht Women's. Like they were also such a welcoming team, and like it was just such a buzzing team to be involved with. Like it was just so exciting. So yeah, that would be my top 3 moments.
Look, Craig's is a real community club. It's nothing without its players, its coaches, its volunteers, and you know, we don't look for anything, or we just get out there, do our job, and love every minute of what we're doing.
Like obviously it's a small area, but then you look at the facilities you have now, it's world class.
Oh yeah, look at a lot of good people all got involved in the club at the right time. A lot of things have to fall in your way, and it did in our case. Look at an Olympic-sized swimming pool and a roof, and we'll be sound.
I was speaking to Brian Diffley there earlier on about that full-time whistle in the Junior Cup and that 32-year end. For you that day, what was that like?
Well, look, I have 3 sons playing on the team, so obviously personally it means a huge amount. But for a club of our size to be who've been fighting at the top of junior rugby for a while, not to have a Junior Cup was huge. And at the start of the year, if you told us we're only going to win a Junior Cup, we'd have been more than happy. But the rest was a real bonus, Not only were we were double winners at under 14 girls, double winners at under 16s, we won at boys, we won at, but it's not about winning on the pitch. It's off the pitch. It's what that does for the community. It's what that does for, you know, the 43 odd people that live in Craig's Village. You know, it's huge.
I just want to touch on, you have a lot of up and coming stars with your women's team. You know, we have Jemima there, you have Shifra, so many you can talk about. It must be an exciting time for women's rugby in Craig's.
Yeah, look at myself and my wife Siobhan started rugby in 2018, started the women's rugby, the girls rugby at under 14s with Micheál Glennon, and it's grown exponentially. You know, we had Roisin Maher and Sarah Purcell, my own daughter, who represented the under 20s recently, who are ex-Craig's players. We have Jemima, who played with under 20s recently against Canada as well, who's still a Craig's player. We've Shifra, we have, look at, there's plenty coming up. It's been a golden era of Craig's girls rugby. It's fantastic, but we can't stop there. You know, at the moment we're a feeder club. our girls need to go on to play AIL, and we've had 5-6 internationals in the last couple of years, but it's to keep driving it. It's just girls rugby is huge. It's the future, it's the next volunteers, it's the next committee members, it's everything about the club. Not the ones who go on to internationals, it's the ones who stick around, who play for the club. We're on our second year of senior women's rugby in Craigs this year, and we got to the league final. Okay, we're well beaten by an excellent Tumuk to our team, but we keep driving it on, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's been a great year for us. I think Marist College, it's a multi-sport school, so we have all the sports there. We have tremendous volunteers among our staff and from outside as well, past pupils and that, who give so much of their time. And it's great, really. The rugby programme is really thriving in there over the last number of years. And to win the Junior Cup again, back-to-back Junior Cups and a Senior Cup, and to have Andrew Henson captain Irish schools has been fantastic. But it's all down to the players themselves, it's down to the staff in the school, in the rugby department and in the whole wider school department with regard to sport and that, because it's very important, and our management back us 100% as well in the school. So it's a pleasure to accept this on behalf of all the current players and all the past players and everybody who supports Marist Rugby. So yeah, great night.
Our referee of the year, Cathal Roddy. Cathal, you're refereeing what, 4 years now at this stage?
Yeah.
Tell us, what is it about refereeing that you love?
I think it's seeing the different places, the different people. No day on the pitch is the exact same, it's always different.
And for you, future referees coming through, what would you say to them in terms of why they should get into refereeing?
I just think there's such a good, people think it as a solo job, but there's such a good community of the referees, and you build such good relationships with the players and the coaches that you deal with.
Well, it's humbling, and yet I'm very grateful for people remember me. I started in Connacht Rugby, as I said earlier, 57 years ago, and came in as CEO in 1999, which is a long time ago. And it's humbling to think that people will still remember the contribution you made.
For you, you've seen plenty of stuff happen with Connacht Rugby down through the years in terms of the growth of the game. We're seeing now the development of Dexcom Stadium. What are some of the highlights throughout the years?
Well, I suppose, as I mentioned earlier, the highlights were surviving the attempt by the RFU to close off Connacht Rugby, and then the gradual development of the sports ground. We put in offices, and then we had the Clan Terrace, and now we look at what's happening there, and it's great to see that development happening and the growth of the game all over Connacht as a result of the success of the professional team.